But there's a generation of players now who had Burning Crusade, who have had Wrath of the Lich King, who had Cataclysm. They've grown up having everything. So we, as the older generation, the leaders, have to let them know this stuff will come. You have to be patient.
Summit, I mean, in addition to getting the leaders together, getting you guys to give us your feedback and give us your thoughts on these new systems, is also to make sure that we're giving you guys as much information as we can possibly give you. We're talking about things like all these systems that we went into details about, but also letting you guys know about the good and the bad, so that when you guys have that information, you can bring that back to your guild and figure out, what are we going to do from here? We know what's coming in 1.2, we know what's coming a little bit beyond that, we know what the plans are, like the overarching plans. How are we going to take that information and either adjust to it or go with the flow? And that's something we really hope that you guys take back with you, is that we've given you all of the information we have for you right now, and that's something you guys should take back, talk to your guild about. If you have concerns, let us know what your concerns are, but at the same time, understand that we are doing the legacy system. So this will be a game changer. This does change the face of the game. How does that affect the guild? What does it mean for you guys, as well as what does it mean for us as the developers?
Getting back to the UI discussion real quick, the only thing that I saw that needs to be handled is, I know a lot of my members aren't, they're not hardcore gamers, and I know that if they turn that on, they're going to freak out. So, not knowing what to do, just a suggestion that Mr. Musgrave, if you want to just bump in video to the guys, we want to set stuff up. I think that would be really a huge help.
I think we have to do that, right?
Yeah. We have a blog voice as well from my boy. He does the kind of champion and did the UI stuff. So
I don't know if it needs like a full tutorial, but if they turn that on and they see all the colors and they just might see.
Of course. I think part of that is we put in presets.
Yeah.
So that you can be like, oh, I like the retro interface, so I can just switch to that really easily. Yeah, we call it the retro. It might remind you of the game, whatever. But we put in those defaults so that way the beginner player can be like, why is everything at the bottom? What at the top? I wonder how I'm used to it. You can change that really easily, and then for the advanced user, you open up the thing, you're just like, oh my god, there's so much stuff.
I just go to the GM.
But you're absolutely right, and I think we're going to be giving people resources to explain to them how it works, to show them the tools. And the import-export stuff, I think is something good for us to explain, because if you're a beginner and you feel overwhelmed by the system and you don't want to take all the time to do it, chances are someone's already done it for you and made it in a way that you will enjoy.
Yeah.
And so you can just find that file and take it.
As a GM, we gotta manage change, and so if we have to, every time someone logs on the day that 1.2 launches, and they have to explain it over and over again, it's easier if we can just say, or if it's even in the launch or something like that, just say, things are changing, go take a look there.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think for a guild, you guys can make your own uniform UI, right?
Yeah.
You can make a UI that like anyone who wants to be in an operation, you gotta use this setup. I mean, it's different from player to player, but that's your choice as a guild, and if you want to do that, you can do that.
You kind of stole the thunder, but I do want to thank you guys for giving us this information and allowing us to do that and having us. That's awesome. But one of the things is you guys always want feedback, and right now there's no character transfer to the public test server. But have you guys just thought of, if you got an account, here's a couple of 50s that are pre-made, so you can actually test that content better, so more people can actually give you the feedback that you really want?
That discussion's been had as well.
The difficult part is that the tech is actually the same thing we were talking about. We looked into it, and the tech to give you guys a 50 on your account is the same as the tech to copy a character on your account on our side.
Okay.
And so if that's the choice, we'd rather just say, no, let's give them character copies so they can take their characters over. Because it makes no difference. Like, both of those things would come at the same time.
Okay, all right, cool. That's
Yeah, it was discussed.